Injury boost. Van de Ven vs Odobert. 4 things spotted in Tottenham training for Mancity. Welcome to Football Focus. Hope you're all having a great day. Before we kick off, if you love football, hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Let's dive in. Thomas Frank's Tottenham squad have been working tirelessly at Hotspur Way as they prepare for their daunting trip to face Manchester City at the Etihad Stadium on Saturday. The Lily Whites began the new Premier League campaign in the perfect manner with a convincing 3-0 victory over Burnley, a game that saw both tactical fluidity and individual brilliance shine through. Now the real test arrives against Pep Guardiola's side, who began the season with an emphatic 4-1 win over Wolves, demonstrating once more why they remain the dominant force in English football. Training sessions this week have given plenty of clues as to what Tottenham may have in store, and some key developments have raised optimism amongst supporters. The first major boost for Tottenham is the welcome sight of Mickey van de Ven fully involved in training after a minor setback earlier in the summer. The Dutch centre-back, a fan favourite since his arrival from Wolfsburg, looks sharp and strong in defensive drills. His pace across the ground and ability to recover quickly in transitions remain vital for Thomas Frank's system, especially when facing Manchester City's dynamic attack led by Erling Haaland and supported by the creativity of Kevin De Bruyne, Phil Foden and Bernardo Silva. Van de Ven's return not only strengthens the backline, but also offers tactical versatility, as he can be deployed in a 3 or as part of a 2, depending on whether Frank opts to match City's structure or exploit their spaces in wide areas. Another intriguing moment spotted in training was the head-to-head battle between Van de Ven and Wilson Odobert, the young French winger who impressed against Burnley. Frank appears keen to push Odobert further, testing him against one of Tottenham's best defenders in a series of one-on-one drills. The duels were intense, showcasing Odobert's fearless dribbling and willingness to take on his man, while Van de Ven's timing and positioning highlighted why he is considered among the fastest defenders in the league. The sessions seemed to serve a dual purpose: to toughen Odobert up ahead of facing City's defensive unit and to sharpen Van de Ven's ability to deal with direct runners, something he will undoubtedly face at the Etihad. Spurs supporters were also encouraged by the involvement of Bentancur, who looked smooth and assured in possession. The Uruguayan midfielder, after enduring a challenging spell with injuries, is regaining rhythm and confidence. His ability to dictate play from deep, combined with the dynamism of Pape Matar and Yves Bissouma, could prove crucial against City. Bentancur's calmness under pressure allows Spurs to retain possession and transition quickly, 2 aspects that will be fundamental if Frank's men are to take something from Manchester. In training, he orchestrated patterns of play, frequently demanding the ball and distributing with precision. His chemistry with James Maddison was particularly noticeable, with the pair linking up in small-sided games to slice through defensive lines with quick interchanges. Another notable takeaway from training was the sharpness of Richarlison, who netted in Spurs' opener against Burnley and appears full of confidence. The Brazilian has often divided opinion since his move to North London, but under Frank's guidance, he looks a different player. His movement off the ball has improved. He is pressing aggressively from the front, and he is working tirelessly to bring others into play. In finishing drills, Richarlison was clinical, striking the ball with conviction and varying his finishes to keep the goalkeepers guessing. With Son Heung-min and Dejan Kulusevski also looking lively, Spurs' frontline carries significant threat even against a team as strong as Manchester City. Defensively, Tottenham worked extensively on set-piece routines, both offensively and defensively. Against Burnley, they looked solid in such situations, but Frank and his coaching staff are acutely aware that City pose a different kind of challenge. The likes of Ruben Diaz, Manuel Akanji and Rodri are dominant aerially, and Guardiola's team often punish any lapse in concentration. Spurs rehearsed zonal and man-marking systems with emphasis placed on communication and organisation. Van de Ven and Christian Romero were vocal leaders, constantly instructing teammates to stay alert. This attention to detail could be decisive at the Etihad, where small margins often define the outcome. Thomas Frank himself cut an animated figure throughout the sessions, constantly stopping drills to correct positioning, demand intensity, or explain tactical nuances. His arrival at Tottenham has brought a fresh wave of enthusiasm, discipline, and tactical clarity. Players seem to have bought into his philosophy quickly, responding with commitment and focus. Frank's ability to balance discipline with encouragement has fostered a competitive but positive environment at Hotspur Way, and the squad appear united as they gear up for one of their toughest challenges of the season. One tactical observation that emerged from training was Spurs' focus on rapid counterattacks. In several drills, the team rehearsed winning the ball deep before launching forward with speed and precision. With Maddison orchestrating and Son making explosive runs, Tottenham are clearly preparing to exploit the spaces City leave when they commit numbers forward. Frank knows that Spurs cannot simply sit back and hope to absorb pressure for 90 minutes. They will need to hurt City when the opportunities arise. The efficiency of their transitions in training suggested that this will be a central theme in their game plan. The mood around the camp is one of cautious optimism. Tottenham fans man the difficulty of the task ahead, but have reasons to believe that their side can cause problems at the Etihad. In recent years, Spurs have delivered some memorable results against City, including thrilling victories that derailed Guardiola's team at crucial moments. With fresh energy under Frank, players returning from injury, and key men hitting form at the right time, Tottenham are not heading north as mere passengers. They are preparing to compete. All eyes will now turn to Saturday's lunchtime kickoff. Will Van de Ven's recovery pace be enough to nullify Haaland? Can Odobert rise to the occasion against one of the toughest defences in Europe? Will Richarlison continue his resurgence and provide the finishing touch Tottenham will need? And can Bentancur and Maddison dictate the tempo against City's world-class midfield? Training sessions have provided plenty of encouragement, but the ultimate test will come under the bright lights of the Etihad. One thing is certain, Thomas Frank's Tottenham are ready to give it everything. Thank you so much for watching our video. For all the latest football news and analysis, be sure to subscribe to the Football Focus YouTube channel and stay with us.